Dear Mr. Simango, many thanks for giving me the second time the opportunity for a little interview. 4 years ago, we are together inaugurated the Centro de Saúde Manga-Loforte, and I like to know how it developed since that time, how it is accepted by the population, and what's to tell about development since that time.
You know, sometimes when we are starting or we want to do something, we don't realize how far it will go. But when we started with that project, because at that area there was no any kind of health centers, people could move long distance walking, looking for health centers. I remember bad stories of pregnant women who had their babies on the road because they had to walk long distance looking for health centers, and sometimes they got tired and they didn't have another choice instead of having a baby in the road. So when your organization came here, we discussed about it, and we started building that project. We thought that it could only attend people in that area. But after these 4 years, we see that we still have people coming from long distance straight to that health centers. And when we built that centers, we thought that we could attend a number of people a day. But that number now is 3 times. So it means that our health centers became smaller now because people realize that there's a health center where they can go to and they're really using it. So the number is 3 times. It means that we need another infrastructures to come up. We need some 3 or 4 infrastructures which we must build to make these health centers a little bit bigger. So at the end of the day, we saw that these health centers have survived a lot of people. You can see that childs are not coming in the road. It means that we don't have problems of health because a lot of childs are going to that maternity, pediatry, and everything is being done there. So God bless us a lot by your help, and we hope that it came in a nice time, but now we are facing the health center is small. So it means that we must come up with another infrastructure to complete the full job and to attend the demand, which is 3 times now.
Thank you. We understand in another conversation we have had before that something must be done to make it a little bit bigger, and I got the plans from your side, and I will have a letter when I return to Germany which part the municipio will take in the project to make the health center bigger. My second question is, it is your second time in power as a mayor of Beira, this time as an independent candidate. And if you look back to about 8 years, I think, what is the biggest difference between the 2 periods, and what you can say, what is the difference still you start as the mayor of Beira and the situation we have today?
Yeah, you know, when we came here the first time, and we were facing a lot of problems. The city council didn't have the way how to bring the resources. There was a lot of corruptions. Most of the workers didn't have their own salaries at the end of the month, and there was no rubbish trucks. Even the progress inside the town, people were not coming to invest in the town. There were no infrastructures, public infrastructures coming on. So after this all years of working for this city, now we feel that the town is growing very high, the investment is coming, and the town is very clean now. We have 24 hours. Before we didn't have 24 hours of water. We can see that the sewage system is perfectly. We had a donation now from the European Union of about 64 million of euros, and things are going very fast now. You can see that we had a lot of people dying with cholera, especially at the beginning of the year because of the rain seasons. And now people are not dying of disease like cholera. And you can see that we have more health centers and more ambulance for transporting the people from one place to another for treatment. So it means that the town is really developing very fast. And that's why we need to improve ourselves in skills. And if you see our workers, most of them, they are getting scholarship from the city council because we want them to be very well trained. And another very important thing is the city council now can get easier a lot of support from the donors without any problem because they really trust us. We had a lot of coastal protection problems, but now we sorted it out. And a lot of funds from World Bank, European Union, and another high commissions in Maputo, they are coming. So even now we have money which is coming from KUW, which is a German bank, to support us in coastal protection. So it means that most of the donors really trust us because of the kind of governance which we're taking on, which is very transparent, and we're trying to do it best. I hope that in the next 10 years or next 2 years when you come to Beira, you'll see that there will be another very big difference.
I can confirm that I see a lot of differences since the first time in 2004 when I was here. And let me wish you at the end of this interview much success, a big number of years in power for the town, because whenever I am inside the town, I hear a lot of acceptance by the poor people for this kind of governance, and I wish you from deep in my heart a lot of success in the future. Thank you.
Thanks also for us. We would like you to, when you go back home, let's know all of those who are trying to help us. Most of them, they don't know Mozambique, they don't know Africa, but they have their mind taking to help people who really need. And that's a funny love of who doesn't know a country, but he tries to do his best. And we still need your support, we still need to work together. We still need more your visit here in Beira so that you can really understand about our needs and mobilize who can really help us so that we can come up with new projects. We know that you have done schools here. Coming from your side, now we have the health centers also coming from your side. We have the school programs and the students program, which is coming also from your side. And we hope that God can also bless you for what you are doing for us. And thank you so much.
Thank you.